Chapter 9, the follow-up and the qualifying call. You've taken the time to prepare a cover letter, you've attached your resume, and you've sent it off to a specific job or to a specific company that's locally or to a specific competitor. How do you follow this up? Well, you can absolutely race to the front of the pack that's looking for a job by just getting on the phone and calling the decision maker. So the first thing that you need to do is to actually figure out who the general manager is or who the person is that this position reports to, because they're the one that's making the hiring decision, so that's the person that you want to talk to. Now remember, you're not just following up to say, I'm ringing to check that you got my resume, I'd like to be considered for the role. That's boring. That is not going to get you any credibility whatsoever. This is a qualification call for you. It's for you to find out some information about whether you really want to pursue this job. Now, I'm going to send you some qualifying questions that you'll ask, but we're going to start with the basic top 4 questions that you'll want to find out about. The first question that you're going to ask is this: why is the position vacant? They may not want to tell you, someone might have been fired, it might be a new position, but it gives you an understanding of what they're looking for. The second question that you're going to ask for is, what's the most important thing that you want people to have who apply for this role? When you ask that question, what's the most important thing, they're going to basically tell you whether you have the qualifications, experience, product knowledge, whatever the case may be, or not. So that's absolutely crucial. By this time, you've got a little bit of a discussion going, so you'll ask them, tell me, what does a standard work week look like? What do you expect from this person, and what will they be doing on a daily or weekly basis? That person will then start to give you a job description, which is good because you want to know whether this is something that you really want to be considered for. And the last bit, and let's not kid ourselves on this, you're going to ask very politely, can you give me an indication of the salary package that you're offering for this role? Let's not waste each other's time here. If you're a $50,000 candidate and it's a $100,000 role, there's a very good chance that you're not going to be considered. Alternatively, if you're a $100,000 candidate and they're offering a $50,000 salary, it's pretty much a thank you, but no thank you. Then, all going well, they're going to say, okay, tell me about yourself. And this is where it's absolutely crucial to have, in simple terms, an elevator pitch. I'm going to email you now how to put together an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is basically somewhere between 60 and maybe 120 seconds where you're going to tell them who you are, what you've done, why you're looking for another role, ideally what you'd like to be doing in the next role, and the type of company that you'd like to work for. If you can get that down pat, which you will, you'll sound really confident. And the idea of this point is that once you've done the elevator pitch, you present that common ground and you'll say, I'd be really interested in this. Would you like to set up a time when I can come and do an interview? So go straight to the head of the pack, put your elevator pitch in place so that you're matching what they're looking for with what you've got, and see if you can get an interview. Then you're going to have to go to the interview, and that's a whole new training session. So let's move on.